But somehow, this is just the second time they've collided on a field, and the first since the 70s. How cool to see these two uniforms together on a field. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Wolverines offense is up first today. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. That's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pump over the middle. It's Klein. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it here. Takes it first, looking for more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And then first down, they go right back to him. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Second down after that previous play. Trying to find room. It's Haynes. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made in space. Look out. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
And the Wolverines line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here a long way from the goal line now. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, from nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score. The Oklahoma Sooners offense gets their first crack now. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back to throw. It's Mateer. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. We get lined up here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Here he goes. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grab behind the line, it's Burks. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. No way to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Dropping back, it's Mateer. It's a short completion of the tight end. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Snags the quick throw. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The Sooners looking to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Mateer. Caught over the middle. It's Wheeler. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the 1st down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Grab down the middle. It's Ott.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set out at the 16. On the ground, it's Haynes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Pressure is coming. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Well, if you're a fan of defense, this has been your kind of game. Scoreless with just one quarter to play. Like the first team to put a point on the board is going to get the W as we head into the fourth. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Will hand it off. Great cut there. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Keeping it on the ground here. They got him down out near the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll try to run for the first down. Oh, look at the quick cut. Good enough for first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Heading left after the handoff. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught by the receiver. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down, sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Need to pick up something here on 3rd down. A field goal try here will be from 58. To throw, it's Mateer. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Sooners will have to kick it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Looking for some space. It's Marshall. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Klein. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call when the offense goes with that deep crosser, that deep.
He's in the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
Big pass, the catch is made. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Keeps it on the draw. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. It's a keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Mateer. The tight end has got it. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The receiver makes the catch, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Looking for a receiver. Watch some time, now lets it go. Finds his target. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
So buckle up here. It's third and goal with a chance to punch it in and win the game right now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the first down.
Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good. A pressure field goal to stay in the game and force another OT.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Caught behind the line. It's Wheeler.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The Sooners looking to cash in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
It's 2 straight plays by this defense, really put in a tough spot here coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on third down.
So third and long here. They can't convert. They have to settle for a game-time field goal try. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. So here we go, one of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. Knocks it right through under pressure, and we head to another overtime.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense, and the two-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. To the air, it's Mateer. It's intercepted, a crucial overtime mistake. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. So they set up again, a two-point try to reclaim the lead deep here in overtime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in there. A clutch play to stay alive and extend this game even further. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense, and the two-point try fails. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a two-point try to win the game right here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. No, he does not get in. It's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. And now this offense must respond with a two-point try to keep this game going. And he drops back in the gun. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works. The game is now tied. What if we got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, no, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. And he's in there. A clutch play to stay alive and extend this game even further. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football.